Hello, and a very warm welcome back to Slow English with Mr. Moro. I am so happy you are here with me today. Today, we have another story. This story is for anyone who has a big dream but is afraid to start. Sometimes we look at the amazing work of others and we feel small. We think, I can never be that good. We want our first step to be perfect, and because we are afraid of making mistakes, we do not take a step at all. Our dreams stay inside us, like a beautiful bird in a cage. Does this feeling sound familiar to you? If it does, I hope today's story will give you a new way to think. It is a story about a young man, a wise old shoemaker, and the secret to starting any great journey. As always, my only advice is to relax and listen. Try to understand the feeling of the story. You are doing a wonderful job just by being here. Let us take a deep breath and begin. This is a story about a young man named Liam. Liam had a big dream. He wanted to write a book. In his mind, his book was beautiful. The words were perfect. The story was amazing. But Liam had a problem. He had an empty notebook, and it was always empty. He was afraid to write the first word. He read books about how to write. He made big plans, but he never wrote a single sentence. He looked at the famous books on his shelf and thought, my work will be a mistake. It will not be perfect. So he did nothing. His dream was his prisoner. One rainy afternoon, Liam was walking in his town. He saw a very small, old shop he had never seen before. The sign on the window said, Elias the shoemaker. We fix tired shoes. Liam went inside. The shop was quiet and smelled of leather and wood. An old man with a white beard was sitting at a wooden table. This was Mr. Elias. In his hands, Mr. Elias held a very old broken shoe. The leather was cut. The sole was coming off. It looked like it was ready for the garbage. Liam was curious. He asked, "Excuse me, why do you work on that old shoe? It will never be perfect again." Mr. Elias looked up from his work and smiled a slow, gentle smile. "Perfect," he said, his voice soft. "The shoe is not a statue in a museum. Its job is not to be perfect. Its job is to walk." He held up the old shoe. A shoe's job is to walk on rough roads, to feel the rain, to get dirty. Look at these marks. He pointed to a scratch on the leather. This is not a mistake. This is a story. It is a memory of a journey. Liam listened, completely focused. Mr. Elias picked up a needle and a thick thread. He said, "The most important stitch is the first one. It is not important if the first stitch is perfect. It is important that it begins the journey of repair." The words were simple, but for Liam, they were like a key, unlocking a door in his mind. He suddenly understood. He was treating his book like a statue. He wanted it to be perfect before it even existed. He was afraid to let it get dirty, afraid to let it walk on a rough road. He thanked Mr. Elias and walked home. The rain had stopped. That night, Liam sat at his desk. He looked at his empty notebook. He did not think about writing a perfect book anymore. He only thought about the shoemaker's words. The most important stitch is the first one. He picked up his pen. He did not try to write a perfect first page. He decided to write a messy first page. A page with mistakes. A page with simple words. A page that was not a statue, but a first step on a journey. He wrote one page, then another. The next day, he wrote a few more pages. They were not perfect, but they were real. They were alive. The fear was smaller now. The joy of creating was bigger. Slowly, the pages became a chapter. The chapters became a story. Months passed, then one day Liam wrote the last word of his book. He held the pages in his hand. His book was not perfect like the famous books on his shelf. It had marks, it had messy parts, but it was real. It was complete. It was a journey. And Liam understood the shoemaker's secret. The goal is not to create a perfect thing. The goal is to start, to do the work, and to finish the journey one imperfect step at a time. And so, Liam's journey began with one simple thought. It does not have to be perfect. This is a beautiful lesson for all of us, especially when we are learning English. Maybe you are afraid to speak because you think your accent is not perfect. Maybe you are afraid to write because you think your grammar will have mistakes. Please, remember Liam's story. Remember the shoemaker. Your first English sentence is not a statue. Its job is to communicate, to connect, to be a first step. Your mistakes are not mistakes. They are your stories. They are proof that you are on a journey. So now I have a question for you. Please write your answer in the comments below. What is one small, imperfect step you can take in your English practice this week? Maybe you will speak one sentence to a stranger. Maybe you will write one messy paragraph in a journal. Tell me your first step. If this story was helpful for you, please give this video a like. It helps other learners find our channel and our community. And please, if you are not already, subscribe to Slow English with Mr. Moro to continue this journey with us. Thank you for your time and your attention. Remember that every word you learn is a step forward. I will see you in the next video. Goodbye for now.